Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen, or welcome if you are new. I am Denise, and we just got back from doing a big $500 Sam's Club haul. I'm going to start down here with all the food items, cold items, so I can get them put away. We got 2 packages of pork chops and a package of beef bottom round steaks, a bag of beef sausage sticks, 3 pounds of bacon. There's 3 1-pound packages here. 4 packages here of chicken breasts. A container of raspberries. A 3-pound bag of tilapia. An 8-pound bag of California navel oranges. And my frozen blueberries and strawberries. I'm going to get all this stuff taken care of, and then I'll come back with the rest. Okay, I went ahead and got all the cold stuff put in the refrigerator and freezer. Here's an overview of everything else we got. I'll show you everything. We'll start down here with the non-food items. We had to get 2 insulated bags because I forgot ours. So we got 2 more. And then I got a 5-pack of Crest toothpaste, a big jug of dish soap, freezer bags. I got a gallon and a quart. And then my saran wrap, 3,000 feet on there. That'll last forever. And then a 2-pack of parchment paper. That's the unbleached kind. And then we got a 2-pack of Mrs. Butterworth's pancake syrup, a 2-pack of Pace salsa, a 2-pack of Velveeta cheese, 40 packs of cheese and crackers, plain M&Ms and peanut M&Ms, a big jug of Folgers coffee, chocolate-covered cashews, 2 containers of honey, a 12-pack of tomato paste, a 2-pack of Miracle Whip, a 10-pound bag of sugar, a 12-pound bag of flour, 4.5-pound bag of chocolate chips, a 7-pound bag of brown sugar, and then over here I got this classic caramel and vanilla coffee flavoring for one of our daughters, an 8-pack of Rotel, 2 boxes of my French vanilla creamers, a 12-pack of crescent rolls, and then for spices we got black pepper, garlic, and onion powder, and then a 5-pound bag of little potatoes, a bag of Funyuns, and crunchy Cheetos. And again, all this stuff today at Sam's Club cost $503. I'm going to try to have all the prices up for you when I do the video. Alright, I also stopped in at our local grocery store and picked up some things that I needed. Didn't want to get at Sam's Club. I got a brick of pepper jack and mozzarella cheese and 2 sharp cheddar cheese. They were on sale again, 2 for $4. And then a stalk of celery and 2 pounds of carrots, 2 nice broccoli heads, and then butter was on sale, if you can call 3 for $10 a sale. That's what they were this week. And then a little bottle of red wine vinegar. And these few items at the local grocery store came to $28.06. Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today is Friday, and I am going to start taking care of all the meat that we got at Sam's Club yesterday. First thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 400 degrees, and I am going to cook this bacon up in there. This is a 1-pound package of bacon from Sam's. And I like doing this in the oven because you don't have that splatter mess. I got my biggest baking sheet out. These 1-pound packages are actually a couple strips too much for this pan, but I make it work. Then I'll lay these ones across here, and then when I flip them, by that time they'll be shrunk up enough to fit on the pan. Okay, so as soon as this oven is preheated to 400 degrees, I'm going to put them in, flip them at the 15-minute mark, and then let them go for about another 10-15 minutes. So I will bring you back. All right, our bacon is done. It was in for 28 minutes. Got it crispy the way we like it. Put them on this paper towel lined plate to drain some. All right, bacon is done. Now I need to scramble up some eggs. I think I'll put onion and green pepper in here also. There's 8. Salt and pepper this. Get these scrambled up. And add some green pepper, probably a 1/2 cup. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. It's just about there. And I'm going to grease up this glass baking dish with some olive oil. Should have just used that bacon grease. Wasn't thinking about that. I'm going to pour this egg mixture in here. right, as soon as this oven is up to 350, I'm going to put these in. They'll probably be in for good 30 minutes, but I'll let you know how long they take. I'll bring you back. Okay, well, the eggs are in the oven. I'm going to start putting the meat away into the freezer. So for the pork chops, I'm going to put 2 in a package. Oh, these are thick. I am going to wrap them in aluminum foil first. And then put them in a Ziploc baggie. Ziploc freezer bag. All right, we will get 6 meals out of these 2 packages of pork chops. I'm going to get these down in the freezer and then bring up the beef. Okay, I just wiped everything down with the disinfectant wipe. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the beef steak. Depending on the size of these, probably 2 in a package. But these are too big for a quart bag. So after I get them wrapped, I'll put all the packages into 1 gallon. There, we'll get 3 meals for the both of us with leftovers out of this package of steaks. All right, I'm going to put these in the freezer and then I'll come back and do the chicken. Okay, the eggs are done. They were in for 28 minutes. That looks nice. So the eggs have to cool completely. The bacon is already cooled. So while that stuff cools, I'm going to take care of the chicken breast here. The last time we bought these from Sam's Club, they had 2 or 3 breasts in a package. And they were just huge. Too much for the 2 of us. So I'm going to open them up and see what we're dealing with today. That's pretty good size there. See how much it weighs. 11.5 ounces. So I'm thinking that'll be good. And we go through chicken breast faster than any other meat, I think. So I'm not going to wrap these in foil. Okay, I'm going to get these down in the freezer. Okay, now I'm going to assemble our breakfast sandwiches. Hopefully these eggs don't stick. Not looking promising as of right now. Cut them down the middle here. And then into thirds. All right. I don't know if this will work. Oh, that ain't too bad. Okay, I already sliced open the croissants. Put down a slice of cheese, a chunk of egg, and 1.5 slices of bacon. I'm going to wrap these in parchment paper. And put them in a Ziploc freezer bag. These are going to be so good. Take them out of the freezer the night before so they can thaw. And then pop them in the microwave for about 45 seconds. So I'm just going to do all these up. I'm only making 6 sandwiches, and then I'm going to put the rest in the freezer. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, here is a look at the upcoming week's meal plan. Tonight I'm going to make sweet and sour pork. Saturday we're going to have fish. Sunday a cabbage soup. Monday we're going to have the breakfast sandwiches that I just made. That's Monday. And then Tuesday, spaghetti with garlic bread. Wednesday, a homemade frozen pizza. And Thursday is our leftover night. All right, that was a little bit different of a Friday grocery haul for you guys. Thank you for coming along as I showed you our Sam's Club haul. We like to do that 2 to 3 times a year and then just stock up on our pantry staples and meats that we use throughout the seasons. I'd like to thank you for coming along with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you part of my YouTube family. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.